Alright, what's up guys? Universal Mastery coming to you live, South Beach, Miami. First thing first, I want to congratulate you on tuning in because this is going to give you a lot of clarity on your spiritual path and what direction you're actually moving in and where you want to go in life and who you are as a person. So to give you a little more understanding of who I am, my name is Jeremiah James Schwartz, or Rock Shakar. And I'm here, and what I like to do is I like to share powerful messages. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So first thing first, let's talk about right and wrong. Okay, let's talk about how you feel compared to the terms like right and wrong, okay, and good and bad. So first thing first, there's no such thing as good and bad. There is no such thing as good and as bad, because my good is different than your good. My good could be your bad, and your bad could be my good. So we need to eliminate these words as best as we can. Okay, so I still use the word good and bad sometimes, but I don't have too much, like, it's not a deep meaning for me. Like when I say, oh, that's bad, I'm not like, oh, that's something that is off limits, you don't ever do that. That's not how I usually use it. So just to give a little more clarity on good and bad, what I like to use is the terms right and wrong. Okay, because some things ring true and some things ring false. Meaning that some things are right and some things are wrong. It is right to do this in this situation. It is right to look across on both sides of the street if you are about to cross the street. That is the right thing to do to protect yourself so that you can survive and not get hit by a car. And it is the wrong thing to blindly, walk across the street with tons of cars that are flying by. That is the wrong thing to do unless your agenda is death, unless you want to die, okay? So we can make rational decisions on that information I just gave. So, when I look at it, you have to align to be able to be confident. Okay, what true confidence is, what true fearlessness is, what true courage is, and true heart is when you know the decisions that you're making and you make them fully. Okay, you make the decisions that you want to make with full knowing that you are making the decision that you're making for purpose and you're going all in with that decision. Okay, that is the right way to approach having full confidence. And that's what you want to align yourself with, to know that you're doing the right things at all times. So in order to have that knowing, in order to know that, well, how do I know if I'm making the right decision? Because a lot of people are lost, right? A lot of people have gotten out of touch with that. You want to start studying the universal laws of nature itself, okay? And just the universal laws that govern this planet we live on. Because once you start understanding those laws, then you can start understanding that A causes B causes C, okay? So everything has a cause and effect. Now that doesn't necessarily mean there's a karmic debt for the things that you do that are, what you may label good and bad. Like if you don't give a homeless person money, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be a karmic debt for that. Okay, that you're going to have to, pay a price later down the road. That's not true. That doesn't mean that whatsoever. What you may consider evil, I may consider survival. Okay, I look at things in terms of the primal nature, the survival. Like I need to do this because I have a family, I have loved ones that I want to take care of, and I have a lot of people that I'm going to impact in this world. And to let myself drop down because of some small mindset, some small belief, some small group, some small thinkers is not going to happen. It's not. So you want to study the laws of nature so that you can align your ego with these laws. Okay, because the more you align your ego with the laws of the nature, then you start to realize, you know what? Nature is you as well. You are your own universe. So the decisions that you make knowing that you're causing this effect to reality itself, which seems like a good effect. The effect that we're all here and wanting to cause, not many are doing it, but the effect that we all want to cause, the reason why we're all here is to help the evolution of this planet and of us, right? We're here to help raise, help grow, help build, okay? Help advance ourselves. And that will ring true with anybody. You guys should read a book called Power versus Force. That book talks about, like, when you say certain things that are literally to your true core essence, it will actually ring true. Like, you will get stronger by hearing it, just by the vibration of your energetic being, because we're energies. That's what we are. So that is one of the most powerful concepts on this planet, if you can align with that. The evolution of mankind, however you do that. Now, to take it to the next step, if you want to evolve mankind on a mass scale, like being a speaker, like what I do, then that's going to be even more powerful, right? So you're going to start fleshing out challenges in your life in certain situations that are going to help you to become whatever you want to be. So when you say you want to be something, mean it and go all in for it. And you may evolve from that same thing that you went all in and go to the next step and the next step. It's a never-ending process. So once you align your ego with the universal laws of nature, that is then called the divine ego. Okay, so you're no longer operating just based on what your needs are and like just like how you feel in your little small mind thinking, like the thinking of like, oh, like what do these people think about me, and oh, I can't do that because this person believes this, and like just this small thinking, right? Like there's much more. You always want to be open. I have a quote that came from me. You always want to be open. How did it go? How did my quote go? You want to fight to be as open as you possibly can in all situations, and still fight to maintain your grounding and who you are. So it's like a push and a pull. You want to constantly fight to understand what a person is telling you, yet you want to also fight to resist to maintain who yourself is. I learned that was my quote and Belial's quote. Okay, I learned that from Belial. If you guys don't know that, he's an ancient god. He's very powerful, and he's a god of resistance and worldly power. So, yeah, so that's that. Once you get to the state of divine ego, then you start to make the right decisions. Then everything is based on, oh, well, this is right. This is right and this is wrong. This feels right, this feels wrong. And you no longer operate on this, oh, that's good or that's bad. So then people can't manipulate you by saying, oh, what you're doing is bad, just because that's what they are led to believe, when they have no research, when they have no belief in what they're even saying, and don't even know where the root of it is coming from. Okay, so that's gonna be my message. I'm about to go inside, get some food. I'm outside of Publix. So I hope you guys took a lot out of this message and out of this information I'm giving you, and make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell and tune in, because I'm posting a lot of videos. Okay, a lot. There's a lot of videos coming out, and they're all going to be powerful like this one. So have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.